I am death. I am the omega you fear, the harbinger of nothingness. But when I'm not on the job, I'm Matt. I'm loosely what you'd call the Grim Reaper. I guess more accurately, a Grim Reaper. Death is ever present, and it's quite an operation. We recently switched over to a rideshare type thing. I just get pings sent straight to my phone when I need to nab someone. How crazy is that? Everyone has this grand idea of what the end will be. A white light at the end of the tunnel, a field of reeds, a river with a ferryman. All of them are so poetic and beautiful. Nah, in the end, you go out like an Uber pickup. And we, bringers of death, mess up. We mess up all the time. One time a buddy of mine was called to someone's house to take their cat and ended up killing a pizza guy. Another friend got a pair of identical twins mixed up. There was also a time I took a certain famous historical figure way too soon by accident. I can't tell you who it is, but you would be surprised if I told you. And you know what? No one ever asks how I'm doing. I'm constantly being defined by my job. It just so happens that my job is death. But I'm more than that. Just because you have an ever-present anxiety of death, it's all you focus on. Did you know I paint? Yeah. And I'm pretty good. Sold one of my paintings on Etsy. It was of Bob Ross and Mr. Rogers riding off into the sunset, Thelma and Louise style. But you wouldn't know that, because you always treat the end like it's some epic thing. You aren't special. You know what happens to everyone, right? It's always the same. Except for this one person. I showed up and they didn't even blink an eye. Like they were waiting. They weren't sick or anything, just waiting. I sat and talked with them for a bit. They asked me about what I do. My life outside of all this. They seemed really interested in me. In death. I wish I didn't have to take them. They were funny. But that wasn't my choice. They were a big fan of Mr. Rogers and Bob Ross when they were a kid, so I thought they might find my painting funny, but the job's the job. Anyway, I lost track of time. I have to start my shift.